A paycheck lands in an account and disappears within days. Every channel is already waiting. The money never really stops. It just passes through. Most working adults today earn more than their parents did at the same age. Yet the feeling of financial pressure has not gone away. It has quietly grown stronger. Consider a female person earning $85,000 a year. After taxes, she takes home around $2,400 every 2 weeks. That sounds like plenty. It rarely feels that way. Rent takes nearly half of what she brings home. Groceries, a car, utilities, and subscriptions fill in the rest. Before she ever decides what to do with her money, it is already gone. What makes this arrangement effective is not hardship. She has a car, she has a home, she looks, from the outside, like someone who is doing well. That appearance is the mechanism. Every time income rises, expenses tend to rise with it. This is not a coincidence or a personal failure. It is a predictable pattern in how people respond to having more money available. A raise at work feels like progress. A better apartment follows. A newer car follows that. Each step upward looks like freedom. Each one quietly requires the next paycheck to sustain it. Once a lifestyle is built around a certain income level, leaving the job that produces it becomes very difficult. The expenses do not disappear when the paycheck does. They wait. This is what makes golden handcuffs work so well. The cuffs are not imposed from outside. They are built willingly, one comfortable decision at a time, over several years. A promotion arrives, $20,000 more per year. The immediate feeling is relief, but within months, a new obligation appears, then another, and the pressure returns to exactly where it was. Someone earning $30,000, someone earning $300,000 can report the same level of financial stress. The salary is different. The gap between income and obligations is not. When all your money's committed before it arrives, risk becomes nearly impossible to take. Starting something, investing in your own ideas, or walking away, all of these require a cushion that does not exist. If you want to follow how these mechanisms work in more detail, how traps form, and how people exit them, subscribing means each new explanation builds on the last one. Ask yourself honestly, if your income stopped arriving next week, how many weeks could your current life continue without any change? The answer is more revealing than your annual salary. A high income can look like security from the outside. From the inside, it can feel identical to insecurity, as long as the gap between what comes in and what is already committed stays near zero. The shift begins with a single question. Not how do I earn more, but why does everything I earn disappear so quickly? That question points in a completely different direction. Income and wealth are not the same thing. A large salary is a flow. It moves through. Wealth is a stock, something that accumulates, stays, and grows even when no new income arrives. The practical path starts with one discipline, keeping expenses deliberately below income. Not by much at first. Even a small sustained gap gives something to work with. That gap is the starting material. That gap, redirected into things that grow, ownership, capacity, position, begins to behave differently from a salary. It does not require showing up. It does not disappear at the end of the month. Once 3 to 6 months of expenses exist somewhere stable, something changes in how decisions feel. Negotiations go differently. Opportunities become visible that were invisible before. The salary still arrives, but it is no longer the only option. The trap is not built by employers or landlords or banks alone. It is built from ordinary choices, made in ordinary moments, each one reasonable by itself. Seeing them as a system is what changes the outcome. The paycheck keeps arriving. The lifestyle keeps absorbing it. A growing block tower sits quietly in the corner of the room. Whether it stays small or becomes something larger depends entirely on what happens next month.